On Earth tour, do you believe in heaven?
Absolutely. And earth.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair. Touche, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I first, because when I was growing up, we just had, you learned about heaven and stuff, but all the pamphlets or whatever I'd seen at church or anything, it always had, it was mostly white folks on it, right?
Right.
And then I went to a black church one time.
Yeah.
It was, I think it's called Greater Starlight Baptist Church. That was in our town. And
shout out to Greater Starlight Baptist Church.
oh yeah, it was nice in there. This was in Covington, Louisiana. Right. But yeah, they had
about 13 miles from Slidell.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. Map Williams in the building, baby.
Right.
But that's when I realized,
don't make me go Gert.
Everybody's that's when I realized, everybody's going to be in heaven. That was the first time that I realized heaven was going to be very diverse. I'd never thought about it.
Right.
And it blew my mind. I was like, oh, wow, they're going to have black folks in heaven, Asian folks, all types of folks are going to be there, And
it's truly the only place that white people are a minority.
Yeah, huh?
Is in heaven. Just because thousands of years went with nobody getting to go.
Yeah.
Just because of fuck shit that they might not have even been involved in.
You bring a Cybertruck, is that true?
Yes. That's my work truck.
I have a Cybertruck. That's why I was just curious what you thought about it.
When I'm home on the ranch, that's my farm truck. I love it. Like,
it's fun. It feels like you're driving an email, kind of.
A what?
It feels like you're driving an email. That's what I feel like sometimes. It just feels like I'm in the future. Like you could floor it and just
it does feel like a UFO.
Yeah. Like you'll put the gas on Monday, like you'll floor it and you'll when it stops, it's fucking Thursday right there. It's like it just has like I don't know.
Yeah, it's a unique experience, Like,
have you met him? Have you met Elon before?
No, I don't. I don't generally enjoy the company of billionaires.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I know any good billionaires.
Well, it's not that they're not good, but I'm saying I don't need to be reminded.
Fitness, man. What's your fitness regime like? You got a regime each day, or what's that like?
The ladies keep me fit. I'm heavy in sexual relations, and so
oh yeah,
that keeps you pretty fit.
Oh yeah.
I got a cold plunge and a jacuzzi and a sauna that I do pretty ritualistic. I've never been a gym guy. I got 2 torn rotator cuffs, so that kind of
damn, both them bitches gone, huh?
Yeah. So golf is basically how I stay where I'm trying to be. But I've never been 7 pounds under or over in my life.
You that middle dog.
My adult, like I'm at 150.
Ooh. On the dime, baby, he'll show up.
Yeah.
He'll fucking checkmate a scale, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I started golfing with these 80-year-old guys that,
Them bitches, you gotta wait. You gotta
they can barely get out the car, but then they come out there and outdrive you. Every shot is better than your so they taught me how to play golf under restraint so as to not hurt myself, So.
And how'd you bang them cuffs up? What happened, you think?
What you mean?
How'd you
I was in the midst of a push-up contest.
No way. You blew them out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I was probably at 200. I was doing too much.
You did 200 push-ups?
Yeah. Yeah. And tore the cuffs both at the
Damn, you ripped both them bitches, man. God damn, boy, you better fucking. pull up at a Jiffy Lube and get well, buddy.
I
Hey,
understand the guy I'm going against, because the way it worked is you could do as many as you wanted. When you stop, it's my go, and I got a match. You know what I mean? So
you took it to the limits, huh?
he was a horse.
You took it to the limits, man. Yeah, maybe you could probably do some swimming safely. Maybe I could see you getting.
Oh, I'm an avid water. Yeah, like I'm in the water probably more than
you. That dark koi, baby. You out there?
No, I love the water.
Yeah.
I pray underwater, like, because evil can't access you underwater.
Oh, that's interesting.
A lot of people don't know.
Is that true?
Yeah, and
maybe that's why a child is an amniotic fluid, huh?
Yeah, like water's super powerful, like a living being. I'm sure that soon in the future they will confirm for us that water is a sentient being, and that,
Man, that's gonna be, if they do that.
Well, that's why all throughout history there was always gods of water, just because it's such a powerful force. You know?
Just get nervous.
Yeah. But what are you like in a jacuzzi, though?
I'm pretty chill, I think. I'm okay in a jacuzzi, but even then, if nobody's around, I just don't know if I trust myself or not to like.
Yeah.
If I'm even driving through a long puddle, I'll look at my watch and make sure everything's all right. I just get.
But you had a drowning incident in your past?
I think I've just had some probably nervous experiences with it, man. Yeah. We used to have a neighbor, and this guy was probably, I don't know if he had like one of them big bathtubs they had at their house, and they would he would make us play Navy or something. He's probably a gay guy, but we didn't know, right? But he would have us playing Navy and
you have more than 6 of those stories, so you can't claim it now.
Yeah, we had, but he'd have us play, but it was just like a lot of
it was a guy had you looking in buttholes, so I'm saying.
Yeah, we've had some fucking wild neighbors, bro.
Some of these guys were for certain gay.
I don't know if they was gay.
I'm not sure what they were. We're sure what they were. You just made it through all the gauntlets, like as a participant.
Oh yeah, bro. I put a juke on a nutsack. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Give me my $4.
Yeah. Bro, we grew up just back then they had this more pedophiles and wildness, I think, back then, man. People wouldn't, now it's all documented,
Right.
But back then it was just, people was more, I remember we had a guy, one basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him and he said, hey, if you keep,
you said that so natural. You said that so naturally. Like that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He trying to
Oh.
But they had, but they called him and said, hey, they said, Mr. Sharp, you said you can't, if you keep tickling a kid, you can't coach him no more. But that was it. There wasn't like a lawsuit or anything. It was just more, stern activity. Don't do it. Don't do it like that. But we had, I don't fucking know, man. What were we talking about? Oh, swimming people. Swimming, man. Yeah, I think I just get too nervous in water. I know it's too powerful. That's what I know.
Yeah.
I know it's way more powerful than I am, man.
Yeah.
But it's so funny, because I could see you, man. I think sometimes if I think about you like, I could see you having like a show at a SeaWorld or something like that, Like, you know what I'm saying? Matt, like cat.
No. It'll be a one night only.
But still.
Because I'm letting everybody out.
Oh, you free, bro.
Like, this is wrong.
You free.
Like I'm black. I'm not going to stand here in front of a prison and do a show.
You freeing all the black fish on everything.
All the fish.
Every fish in the ocean, bro. Free Nemo, bro, till it's backwards, man.
I don't know what happened yesterday. Everyone's gone.
Dude, if they had one night though,
Yeah.
I'm talking a $320 ticket. It's a pricey ticket, but it's a one night only. Katt Williams and the Whales, baby.
Right.
Cat, fish.
I got you.
People, it'd be unprecedented, man. I would like, if they ever, or I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to culture vulture or whatever, but I would like, if they ever give you, if they do, if they let people, if I get to do reincarnation, I would put in an application. I know that.
Okay, so let's work this out. Let's work this out, because if reincarnation is real, you have some say in it, right?
Well, that's right, because you probably get to apply or talk to the manager.
I'm saying there's nobody else's opinion that will be more valued than yours, right? So let's decide. Yeah. So where are you coming back? What do you want to try first?
Which ethnicity you mean?
Don't go right to black.
Okay, I won't. I'll wait at least a round or whatever. I will do. I don't know if would I do Asian seems so. It feels like you could. It feels easy to do, kind of. I hate to say that. It just seems.
Yeah, that's racist.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yes, I said it. Asian people. Oh, I would be Mexican. Mexican seems cool. You're kind of almost you're like a little black or whatever, but you're just
right. What was his name? That came in your school.
No,
the first Mexican.
No, the first Mexican that we ever had in our school.
Not Constantine.
No, Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So you at least have some experience.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you could show up, and you could be a hero and not get ahead of yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go easy into it. I wouldn't let anybody know that I had been there, that I was, it was my first time. I think you'd have to be, because sometimes I believe you have first times as a human even. Like you meet some people and it's like, oh, this is this person's first time being a human. The soul, like this is
right.
This is a damn newborn,
Right.
And then you meet some people, you're like, damn, this person is a sensei. This person
They've been here before.
Right. But yeah, I wouldn't go do black first, man. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would definitely keep that for like or I would. Yeah, I would try. I would be honored to do it if they let me do it. That's what I would say.
I don't speak for the entire delegation, but
and I would do my best, man.
We would be, again, as a black guy, we would be honored to have you come through.
Apply.
Our path. And the only reason I said don't do it first is just because there are certain things that go along with it that you just don't know how you would handle it,
Yeah.
until you got the dick of a horse. And then you just got to figure this thing out. Like,
fuck, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got a parallel park, even probably tougher.
Everything is different.
Everything a little bit different, I'm sure. But yeah, it'd be, I don't know if I'd go I would like to do that. Especially if I got to bring a friend, I would definitely do it, man. If I could.
You don't get to bring a friend.
Ooh, see,
you make new friends with each of the.
I never really thought about it like that.
I don't believe this is your home planet,
Do you believe that most of the people here that are living right now, that this is their home planet?
No.
So you feel like it's more that you feel like we're maybe a species from somewhere else that's been kind of, that landed here or that got?
All of the religions tell the same story. And all of the stories are started up there and then end up down here and then continue. And there's a reason for that, I believe.
Do you feel like this is like a place we're supposed to learn something? Do you feel like it's a place that we're kind of just spending time?
An experience, a destination. You and I are at an age where we remember when the video game experience wasn't what it is now. It was still a game like Monopoly or something, you know? Where it is now, it's a whole different universe that you can live inside from your Xbox or your PlayStation. And in Call of Duty, you're an actual soldier and you get kills and deaths and eliminations. And when you then cross over to the PGA game, you have your actual golfer that looks like you and has the name you gave him, and he's really gonna go out there and do this 18 on Whistling Straight. And, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Then I go and get in my Podium 1 sim racer, and I pick the car of my choice, and I'm an actual racer. So those experiences located in that console, that's this experience here on Earth that we're all able to share. And that's what would make that reincarnation possible. It just means, oh, yesterday I played that game, and today I'm logging in this experience. And so, yeah, certainly a universal college, if you will.
Yeah.
I got it all from books.
What are you smoking, Katt? Sir, brother?
You smoking?
If it's not pot, I can smoke it.
It's right. He said, if it's not pot, I can smoke it. Yeah, it's for certain pot.
Oh, it is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn, brother. Yeah.
Sorry, if you needed a cigarette, you could have one.
Yeah, I might have a cigarette with you, man.
Sure. What you're getting ready to have is not even available in this place that we live in. I mean,
What?
California. L.A.? Yeah.
Oh, they don't have Newports here?
Yeah, they're not allowed to do menthols. So racist.
Yeah, it's weird. You can burn down a whole town, but you can't have a Newport.
Right. Right. And your blackness begins.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Was that it?
I love that a lot.
Yes, sir.
We had some cool black kids growing up in our area, bro.
Right. Right. Your basketball team picture is just so wonderful.
Oh, thanks, man. Cal Jackson on there, Don Galadis, he had a child. Number 34 of our basketball picture. We had a lot of good kids in there, man.
Right.
Shout out James Gray. His dad ran a tire place. He was in there. There's Vincent. He got all the ladies. Vincent, dude. And Johnny, that's Big Johnny. He was damn 11 feet tall, baby. He had birds living on his shoulders, baby. He was up there.
Look.
We had a lot of cool kids in our area.
That's how we know everything is perception for you. You know what I mean? Because you gave two whole different sizes for two niggas that's the same size. You can see they ain't the same size in the picture. You know? He doesn't let that change his story. One of them was 7'7". He was bigger than all the trees. The other one was 6'1". Here they are together.
Bro, Johnny was so tall, he had windows on the side of his head, but he was tall, man. He was...
No, you were kneeling down.
Yeah, countless stories. Yeah, I might have been. That's true. You're right. Military base, is that right?
Yeah, formerly Fort McClellan.
Fort McClellan. And was it an active base till recently, or?
I think it decommissioned in 1999.
What's it like over there?
Magnificent. It's going to be one of the greatest things that I personally have ever done. But it's...
This is it?
That's... the front side of the beginning of the campus, which is 30 buildings, 3 million indoor square feet, 4.5 miles of roads. Like, we got the best parts of the base. They had chemical testing and stuff. We don't have those parts of the base. That's the Department of Homeland Security. But yeah, we just have a wonderful, blessed base at the foothills of the mountains, and it's really magical. And I was able to see what Tyler Perry was able to do with 200 or 300 acres and a military base. And
Yeah, it's amazing.
And how you could make a movie studio out of that. And so, yeah, it's
unbelievable.
It hit the news recently, but I purchased it. But remember, in your next life, you got a black woman coming. So
Ooh.
things are going to change.
Oh, Lordy.
Things are going to change.
It's going to be something.
It's going to be something.
God.
Right.
I'm going to.
Have you experienced a black woman?
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I haven't dated just a black lady.
She wasn't our best representative.
No. I mean, there's a cute black lady that I met at the airport that if I see her again, I think I would try to ask her out, but I haven't seen her again. But I would be open to dating a cool black lady.
Hold on. Let's talk specifically.
Okay.
About this one you're talking about.
Yeah, she just looked like really confident and nice smile. And pretty eyes, and I was like, man, there's just something about her.
Okay, all right. And she was where?
That I admired. She was working at the airport.
Working at the airport.
So she was a worker. She liked to work. She doesn't mind work.
Hey, they're beautiful. Which airport was this?
This was at LAX.
You bet it was.
Yeah. So she was TSA approved too, So
Right.
So yeah, if I see her again, I would try to.
No. We're seeing her again.
Okay.
We're seeing her again because you have this feeling already. You're only saying it like, well, you never know. I might not see. You're going to see her again, absolutely, because you're gonna ask her out. Beautiful, fantastic. Oh, she might. No, she's not watching. She might be watching.
I don't know.
She might be watching.
Do you do that? You put things do you do that, speak things into existence type of thing?
I'm not powerful enough to do that, but I don't ignore things that I see in existence. So what I'm saying is I'm not going to ignore the fact that you're not saying abstract. If I saw a black woman that did something for me, I'd ask her out. No, you actively saw one.
Yeah.
Right. And this is recent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's going to be life-changing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are black women a lot different, do you think?
Yes. Like, okay. Yes. Like, black guys,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Black women are nothing like black guys. Like I don't want to put so much pressure on this lady at the airport, but she doesn't know we've had this conversation. Yeah. No, she doesn't. Magnificent creatures. Okay. In slavery, black women were appreciated. You understand how difficult that is?
Yeah.
That's some hard shit to pull off.
Yeah.
I hate you guys, but not all of you. Some of you are wonderful, precious beings. Yeah. That's black women are almost unreal, and only because what it is that they possess, they don't. It's not on purpose. Like, how we feel about people on the spectrum, like
Oh yeah, they're magic.
Right. The reverence that you and I have for that community, right? You're gonna feel that with Black women.
Wow.
Like they're really where the word nurture comes from. You know what I mean? Like the ability to give you something as a man that you never had before or felt before and make it comfortable for you to access that. Like, no.
Really?
Yeah, really life changing.
Yeah, man. Because this could be part of my 2025, man.
Well, what it was that I was attempting to do was impossible. So before I do this interview, there is no Illuminati. It's just a joke. It's just something that crazy people talk about. There's no such thing as our side and God's side. None of that is even real. I got to come and make it real. I have to come and say, no, 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 no. Everybody's not the same. So that's why when I said that, nobody came out and went, that's not true. I'm on God's side. Like, none of them. I'm just... The conversation was to show that there are spiritual things going on in the world and that there are things that are bigger than just coincidence, and that a ritual is something that you do over and over and over again a certain way. You see what I'm saying? If part of the ritual is wearing a dress, then we should be able to look through entertainment and see all of these people being made to wear a dress. That's what a ritual is. You know what I mean? Like, whether they're white or black, that doesn't matter. There's not other jobs where this is a requirement. Why is this?
Yeah.
Why is this so necessary?
Yeah, you don't see the dog catcher show up every other year
Like, it's not a thing.
in a nice skirt, or you don't see an electrician
Right. So
come up in a blouse every now and then. All kind of shit. They had one book that kept killing this dog in it. I felt so bad for him.
how many times can you kill a dog?
I mean, that thing was fucking really dead. I don't remember that. I don't know who wrote that bitch, but I think Stephen King wrote it. But that bitch was dead, bro. After the second chapter, I said, "This bitch is dead."
I think I only read one book he ever did because I couldn't read his books without going, "Hey, dude, whoever writes like this is a demon." Like, and then he always had his picture on the back, and he looked scary. Like,
Yeah, he looked like he owned a bunch of ravens or something. That dude, everybody, he had one book that the animals was kept being alive and dead.
Edgar Allan Poe was
he was a gangster too.
Oh,
he had a lot of women too. Bring up some of his ladies he had. Edgar Allan Poe's girlfriend. He had a flock I think he used to live in Virginia. You know that? Edgar Allan Poe. Click on a couple of his dimes he had. Look at these broads right here. Yeah. Just click on one of them. Damn.
Edgar Allan
right
Poe's
there,
bitches.
Baby. You tell him, shorty want a thug.
He was a clear pedophile.
Come on, man. Come on.
He was a clear pedophile. She looks 9.
Hey, brother.
And it says she died when she was 24.
She had tuberculosis, boy, but before
that's how he liked them.
That's how he liked them, boy.
Oh, shit.
Now, she's cute.
No, come on now.
Right there, Princess, baby.
That was his foster mother.
That was foster mother, whatever. Damn, bro, why you fucking helping me out? Fire.
These were supposed to be his hoes. This is his family members.
Hey, whatever, we got our research department. Now, what about right there, Virginia Clem, baby? That's a girlfriend.
Right, and that was the... I'm saying, even today, that's heavy filters. That was her looking good at any age right there. That particular pose.
Okay, I admit.
You had to be a virgin to show that much neck. She was like, no one has ever. Yeah, pretty good. But what about her, though?
Oh, wow. Let me see. Sarah Helen Whitman, a professional writer who met Edgar through the literary circles in New York.
Fellatio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Otherworldly. That's the original Hawk tour. Sarah Helen Whitman. She get those curls going. Oh, you're going to love it.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Milk it, Sarah. Milk it.
Bro, she'll slurp you back to sleep. Dude, if I was that big, I couldn't get my big ass out of bed at that size, man. It'd be so hard. Hard because sometimes it's kind of hard at even a regular size to get up.
I don't believe that.
Dude, you know how hard it is to get a big old, look at it right there. Oh, it's so hard to get up when you big.
Right.
I watch my aunt get up sometime like she ain't gonna get up. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see somebody and you're like, she ain't gonna get up.
That's when...
And they figure it out.
When all of the places were catching on fire, that was my first thought was like, nobody on my 600-pound life is going to make it out of none of this. Like, what? Like...
Yeah, that show's over, bro.
Like, there's a whole portion of the population that can't get up.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's like, evacuate. And somebody just shit in the bed. I did evacuate.
Oh, yeah. They evacuate, they just look the other way. That's their evacuating. Just lean away from the warm. Ever go to eat or nothing? Like, what did he like to do?
So, like, you know how some people have chefs? Like, he was beyond that. Like, he wanted a chef to know what he was preparing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, he wasn't vegan the whole time I knew him, you know? He was just vegan for this portion. But before that, he had a whole different thing. But he would have an Italian chef to make Italian when that's what he was having. And he, like, to the extreme.
He was extreme.
Like, yeah. So, you know, you would get the most beautiful meals around this dude because he was a foodie. So, you know.
Oh, damn. I'd love to watch him eat a little snack or something, a little creme brulee or a little big scoop of ice cream. I'd love to see that because he was kind of smaller, wasn't he?
I'm 5'5", so it never really factored in.
Oh, you bigger than him, I think.
Yeah. But I'm saying I wasn't gazing at him while he was eating it. Like, yeah, we always had enough women around for.
Oh
yeah. I wasn't there in a longing fashion.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Somehow I just like to watch a small person if they get up against a real hard scoop of ice cream, they fucking can't handle that bitch, you know?
No. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Rewind that again.
Okay, sorry.
Somehow I missed that, and I can't accept it.
No. I just sometimes if somebody, I know like if I get up, if it's a real cold scoop of ice cream and it's hard to get with a spoon or something, I just imagine like a smaller guy battling that bitch, bro. Just fucking.
Oh shit.
So that's what I envision.
You to acknowledge how funny that
I just want to envision in my head, Prince. Just got 2 or 3 spoons going on that bit. He gonna get in there.
He'd have whooped your ass if
he probably would have. And blessings, man.
I'd have had to pull him off.
He's a purple superhero, and he is the king, man.
In real life, yeah.
And I'm just joking, Prince. If your spirit is here, I'm sure it is somewhere.
It is indeed, yeah. And he had a great sense of humor.
Oh, I saw him stop in. I was in Minneapolis. They used to have this place called, trying to think of the name.
And he got more pussy than you.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course he did. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, it took me half a second to realize that. Yeah, of course he did, bro. Damn.
Oh, I don't have that type of upbringing at all. Wow, that's, yeah, like, yeah. I didn't even know my mother was supposed to love me. Like, I didn't know that was.
Sorry to laugh, man, but yeah.
She's never kissed me in my life. I didn't know she was supposed to like me like that. I'm saying
sorry.
She made sure I ate, but I had clean clothes. But I'm saying I didn't.
It'd have been shocking if my mom was always working. I would be like, Mom, tell me you love me. And she'd be like, I gotta move this box over here. That's what she would be like. I'm like, Mom, how do you feel about me? She's like, oh, we got to put all these boxes away. She always had something to do, you know? Like if a feeling came up, my mom just couldn't have it, you know? No,
right.
I love you, Mom. It's funny. Now it's funny.
Right. But now you can.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous, though. I was like, Mom, how do you feel about me? She's like, we got to get this car to start. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Where's the vacuum?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right. That was it. That's what I think. That's what I always was looking for me.
But these are the things that guarantee success. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's part of what's on that list that, you know, you got certain things against you. You're going to be successful.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be in a position where you can rectify things. You know that you're way more appreciative of love because of that. You're in a position where you can still be loved, you know, by the black lady at the airport.
Yeah.
2025.
My little layover lady. There's only two things that I think that I've seen and I'm not sure. One of them was that Santa Claus, when I was a kid, that they brought us outside and they had a real sleigh go by in the air. It was an airplane that they disguised as a sleigh in our town. Mm-hmm. The second one is I thought I saw you riding bikes down Sunset Boulevard.
Right. So now the funniest part of all of that.
A true story?
Is because all of your stories are true, right? But the whole thing is, when you're telling this story, we ride by on these bikes with lights on them.
Yeah, like from the future.
Circus bikes. Members. But really, this is $1.5 million worth of Can-Am spiders. Oh, 8 of them, 200,000 a piece. Me and Suge going down Sunset.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see those, man. I'm sorry. I saw some bitches. Somebody covered them bitches.
Katt Williams came by and with a Shetland pony. Had neon lights on the hooves.
Somebody spray painted silly string on the back of that.
Stood up with a violin. Started playing it.
Do you believe in life after life? Yeah, I swear to God, I'm standing on the porch. I look over there.
Right.
And you had done one of those things where you stand up but keep, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, when you're riding down the street.
I'm 5'5", so I do that better than most.
Okay. And I said, damn, there he goes, bro.
Right.
And by the time I got anybody's attention, nobody believed me. So that's why I think it had a lot of that same, like, when you saw Santa, you know, type of energy.
Right. Well, understand, I didn't take away from the myth. I just clarified.
Yeah. No, good. Because I thought I would think that there is actual cloning going on.
We know that there's actual cloning going on. The question I believe you're asking is human cloning.
Oh, yes, sir.
But let's start with the real question. The real question is cloning going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I knew it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, let's just say animal cloning.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Let's start there. That's not a myth or
No, that's been known.
That's not a conspiracy theory that we are at the point where we have no problem cloning animals. If you lose a pet, you can send away to these companies and they'll
fucking remix that bitch and send it back.
Right.
Yeah.
At as close a proximity as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Right? That we know is possible. Okay. So now
Through Viagen Pets right there.
So that's in the animal world. So now in the human world, we know that there are multiple surgeries that we know we can replace this with that. All the way up to, what's our last achievement? Is it heart? The guy passed away with a pig heart. But it worked for, I'm saying.
Let me see that. Bring up that pig-hearted guy. Right there.
Yeah. Two people have received a
genetically modified pig heart transplant, David Bennett and Lawrence Fawcett. Both were performed in Maryland.
So there's not
the evidence is there.
Very much left on what it would take as far as abilities go. So,
do you think there's any artists now that you think are not the same artists that we thought they were?
If we're only speaking of biology, I've heard that a man's G-spot is in his anal passage, which means I'm going to go my whole life without ever experiencing it.
Yeah. Were there things that you didn't take in your career that you feel like were like are there things to look out for, do you feel like? Like
there wasn't for me because I knew I wasn't going to take it, but I did want to get offered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most of the stuff I wouldn't have believed until I had to get to a certain level to get to see the proof. You know what I mean? So I was as shocked as anybody about how powerful Harvey Weinstein was at the time that I was meeting with him, and how he could not be told no. That he get whatever he want. You follow what I'm saying?
They'll figure out some way.
Right. So I thought that didn't apply to me because I don't care about nothing but bitches and good business, right? Yeah. And then he offered me 2 actresses like they was playing cards. Damn. And I was like, what?
Like he just jilted it. Like,
he was like, I know you.
Damn.
Right. Like, what?
Some aces.
Damn. No, my personal aces.
Yeah. Did you think about it?
Look, I'm not. In these scary situations, I don't even leave it up to me. Like, I'm going to do what the superhero would do in this part of the movie, regardless, and deal with what happens after. Yeah. Just because it's a story, and I know it's a story.
Right.
It's my story. You know what I mean? So I can't.
That's a good way to think about things in general.
Yeah.
What would the superhero do right now?
Yeah. Because I'm saying, I read about Jesus getting to the mountaintop and the devil saying you can have all of this, and him saying you don't have anything to offer me. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I got to look up to. So I'm going to follow suit in the best version I can, regardless of anything else.
Do you have like a brother in comedy? Like,
I miss so many.
Like, what was Bernie Mac like? Was he a super guy? Because I never seen anybody like him.
That's a great place to start. No, you never saw anybody like him just because there wasn't anybody like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the things people pretend to do and talk themselves up to be, and he was that already. I went down to his show when he was taping, and they were saying he wasn't feeling good. And I left there feeling like they're murdering this dude. Like he had a lung problem, right? And the doctors told him that he just had to take time away from the show and he could come back when he was okay, right? And his contract wouldn't let him.
Oh, yeah.
And they made him work through, like, yeah. But I miss all of the comedy angels that I came in contact with, from Charlie Murphy to Heavy D. I miss Heavy D. John with. What other?
What about Bill Cosby? Did you ever get to meet him or not? Before he had all the problems?
Is being a rapist one of the problems?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You said it like before he got scurvy.
Yeah, bro, sorry, bro. That was I did but yeah, what was he like before that, man?
Right. I don't know. He comedically, like, he has some works comedically that you could put up there in the pantheon of joke telling.
Oh, yes. He had so many albums when I was a kid that, like, our parents would play in the car, stuff like that.
Right. And he spent a good portion of his televised career really making black men and black families look really good in a time when that was not a popular thing to do. None of that supersedes rapist.
No.
But yeah, I was glad to not be a fan of his just because, you know, we liked Richard Pryor, and you had to kind of like, which way are you? Are you Richard Pryor, Red Fox, or are you Bill Cosby? You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely different then. What else is going on?
Please don't have an R. Kelly question next.
I do not have an R. Kelly question, no.
All black.
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
We need more of that. We need everybody.
Diversity in the duck world.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. I'm sick of seeing these fucking swans, bruh. You know what I'm saying? These rich-ass, long-neck motherfuckers, bruh.
No, we have geese, too.
But I'm just saying, we need some fucking bangers in there, dog.
Yeah.
You know, we need some dark ducks in this bitch.
Yeah.
Or some, bring up a couple of black ducks, man. I would love to see those right now. Because I'm used to seeing mallards, I've seen for sure. But I've never seen some really good darker ducks. So that's a beautiful one right there.
None of these are black ducks. Oh, sorry.
Well, get one, but no, get
okay,
one in the bottom.
There we go.
Oh, there
that
we
Western
go.
black duck.
That Western black.
That's an all black duck. That's
fine. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But mine are.
Oh, that's fucking Mallard Luther King right there, bro. That thing dark as hell, dude. Sorry, bro.
You're gonna make a great black guy. Mallard Luther King. That could be his name.
And that is actually a beautiful name for a duck.
For that duck specifically.
It is.
Mallard Luther the King. Right? Before the second coming of Jesus, right? Because my whole life I was just trying to figure out, like, whatever it would take for Jesus to come back, why aren't all of the people around the world that love Jesus, why aren't they making sure that happens?
Yeah.
So he would come back.
Yeah. Yeah, like Santa, they leave milk and cookies out. You know what I'm saying? You think we would fucking leave out a couple of freaking
We're willing to go buy the presents ourselves and say you delivered them.
Put some.
There's an old joke. There's a guy, his name is Tex.
Mm-hmm.
And people said, why do they call you Tex? Are you from Texas? And he said, no, I'm from Louisiana. And he said, well, why do they call you Tex? He said, because I don't want anyone calling me Louise.
I could see that, man.
It was just a cute, something from the 1960s, what old-timey joke.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite jokes is they have this guy, Chris D'Elia, he's a comedian, and he has a joke. It says, I saw The First 48. It's a TV show where they have 48 hours to solve a crime, but really they have as much time as they want. That's one of my favorite ones. And then this one's a little edgier, but it's what's the last thing you want to hear when you're giving a blowjob to Willie Nelson?
What?
I'm not Willie Nelson.
Oh, okay. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, it's not my joke, but it's my favorite joke, I think.
And you know, the George Carlin has a blowjob joke. He said, here's a sentence that's never been uttered in the history of the world. Stop giving me a blowjob or I'll call the police.
That's true.
And ever since I heard that, I said, there are sentences in the world that just have never been uttered in the history of the world.
Well, that's funny because Joe Rogan, he says that everything has been, everything has been done, like
No. I'll give an example.
Okay.
We, in New York, 20 years ago, we opened a new facility to the universe, and we have models of planets and molecules and things that are dangling. So you get the relative sizes of things. I gave a tour of the facility to Martha Stewart.
Wow.
Okay. She's all that, by the way, because as we walking around and there was like a display surface, she's like,
oh, tidying up. Huh?
She was taking the fingerprints off the.
She's probably taking her fingerprints off. She's been guilty of some things.
So watch what happens. So we're walking around and we have these orbs, and she says, Dr. Tyson, you have dust on your molecules. And I thought to myself, wow, that sentence has never been spoken in the history of the universe.
That's probably, see, I think I agree with that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, one time I was on his show, and the first thing he said, he's like, there's been another Theo Von, there's been another, there's just.
He wants the multiverse to be another one of you? Oh, we can go there. We can go to how unique we are. Just a quick one. I don't know if you buy tuna. Mm-hmm. Now when you buy tuna, it's very clear whether it's line caught tuna.
Oh, really?
Line caught. Okay, that's a big selling point because when it's not line caught, it's net caught.
Oh, they do net.
You know what happens when they drag a net? Occasionally, they drag a dolphin into the net.
Yeah.
Dolphins are air breathing, so if they're caught in a net, they suffocate and die.
Oh,
okay, you don't want that, so you get line caught tuna. And I'm just thinking, so for people who just care about that, I wonder. What about the tuna? Who cares about the tuna? do you just not give a rat's ass about the tuna? Like what? And then they said, well, it kills the dolphin unnecessarily. So then I said, well then, make dolphin burgers, okay? You said, you can't have that. And I said, well, why not? You go to the deli.
Yeah.
Okay, if a deli made dolphin salad sandwiches, there'd be picketing out front, wouldn't there?
Yeah,
okay?
I'd have a cut of it.
Okay. You're Theo Von.
Yeah,
but,
I'd love it. We had owl one time at Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. So my point is, if you go to a deli, there'd be picketers out front if you're serving dolphin
if you're
meat.
slinging dolphin in there, they're going to shut
now
you
watch.
down.
But what else does the deli serve? They sell dead chicken, dead turkey, dead salmon, dead pig, dead cow with roast beef.
Dead vegetables.
I'll get to that in a minute. But they sell all kinds of dead animals in a sandwich. And this is just another dead animal. But somehow we culturally, philosophically, we've divided up all the kingdoms of life, and we do carve-outs for what we want to protect and what we don't. And often that carve-out is arbitrary at some level.
Yeah.
And just be self-aware of that. Are you high and noble because you're saving the dolphin, but you're eating the tuna?
Right.
I don't know that you entirely are. Say, well, a dolphin is a mammal. Well, so are pigs and cows. All right, last I checked.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just, I think they're not as graceful. They can't do as many. Well, someone
then admit that. Say, I will not eat graceful animals.
Right.
I'll only eat clumsy animals that are ugly.
Yeah.
So it's an attempt to put some dead animal in that
stuff. Yeah. Dude, you could put bacon under a damn corpse and I'll fucking have a little. No, I'm just saying, bro.
Actually, you know what cannibals called humans? Long pig.
Really?
Yeah. Because of all the animals that you would eat, humans and pigs come closest.
Damn, I could see it.
But to taste like bacon, you have to cure it and do the things, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyhow.
I'd have some cured human a little.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Would you have any?
If I were starving, I mean, I have.
Yeah. I see you, dog.
No. Wait, starving.
Hey, bro.
No, wait. If I'm in a mountain and help is not coming and people died in the plane wreck, and otherwise we will starve to death, I'm eating me some dead humans. Yeah. I'm not thinking. Oh,
what are you eating first? What part you think?
Muscle tissue. I would say, the bicep maybe, or I would take my cue from just what you get in the store. Yeah. Ribs are some good eating.
I love ribs. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I wouldn't hesitate. It's not about morals. It's about survival.
Yeah.
But by the way, if there's a pig over there, I'm eating the pig. I'm not eating the dead human.
Yeah, that'd be weird if you're like, I'm going to have Randy.
Instead of Pumbaa, I'm eating Pumbaa, okay? Pumbaa ain't surviving the day, okay? So
that'd be crazy. There's one dude at the plane crash, and he just wants to keep eating the people. We're like, but dude, we have
and pigs and cows and turkeys and chickens. What are you doing?
Weird,
it crashes
bro.
on a farm, right?
It crashes at a 7-Eleven, and he's still over there cutting up an old lady. We got some creeps out there, man.
So now I'm completely distracted. What the hell was I talking about?
What were we talking about, Zach?
I don't. We kind of went out. You were talking about, I don't know. You started about bacon. It's been a long road.
I know. It has.
We were talking about love.
Love. No, we got off. We evolved off of love. I remember. How did I become me? That's what it was. Okay.
Oh yeah. So do you think you developed a sense for science out of nature or nurture?
So watch. So I'm walking through life, watching people want to believe that simple things will fix everything. Those are the YouTube behind it. And it doesn't have to be a physical object. It could be like fictional objects. I watched the Thor movie and I'm saying, gee, I want to know how much does that hammer weigh? I'm still curious.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. What does that hammer weigh? And I heard a sentence in the movie that enabled me to calculate how much his hammer weighed.
Wow.
They say, hammer forged in the heart of a dying star? Oh my gosh, I'm an astrophysicist. We deal in dying stars. I got this. Hide some dense stuff going on in a dying star. Damn. I filled out the density and I tweeted it. And I said, if Thor's hammer is made in the way the movie says, it has the weight of a herd of 300 million elephants.
Oh.
That's why nobody could pick it up. The Hulk couldn't pick it up. You need the magical powers of Thor to do it. So now
I saw Lou Ferrigno at the post office one time.
Lou Ferrigno, the original TV Hulk.
Yeah, the original one, yeah. And his wife was making him move boxes around. He was all pissed. And I'm like, you're the freaking Hulk, man. Move a couple of boxes.
That's only, he's got to be green to do that.
Yeah,
dude,
that's true.
Get with the program.
He was without his paint.
But watch what happened, okay? Because I'm in the Geekiverse. I'm
thinking,
I'm card
if you
carrying.
tweet that, I'm like, nerd alert.
I tweeted that out. That was like total nerd alert. And then I got out nerded.
No.
Oh, somebody said, Dr. Tyson is wrong about this calculation, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, I got totally smoked on this one. So what happened was, in 1991, Marvel issued a Thor's Hammer trading card where they said Thor's Hammer is made of a fictional material, Uru, and it weighs precisely 42.3 pounds.
Oh. So they kind of cheated.
They
cheated
didn't calculate
science.
it. Yeah. But I'm getting to your earlier point. I wanted my answer to be true.
Right.
I think it's a way better answer than 42.3 pounds, but it's wrong. It's in the canon, in the Marvel canon, it's just simply wrong. And you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to, what's the third one? And when to walk.
When to walk away. When to run, I think.
Oh, run!
Yeah. And that's, I think, usually around alimony or something.
Yeah, hold them, fold them, run. So that's an example of still being curious into adulthood. And
in Louisiana, we had, I've talked about this before, like the primate testing facility where they created the polio vaccine was in our town. So Tulane University
didn't know that.
had
Interesting.
their primate testing facility in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana. And I remember one time a bunch of the monkeys had gotten out, right? And they came and got us out of YMCA summer camp. The police did, the tallest kids, to help them. And so we're out there by
the monkeys are on the trees and you got to reach for them, or how are you going to get them?
The monkeys are just out.
Yeah.
And they wanted like a chain of people, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And so,
by the way, when the monkeys get out, there's no, that's a scary fact, right?
Oh, in hindsight, knowing now what I know about monkeys and chimpanzees, I think it was a bad idea.
Oh, okay.
But at the time, we didn't know. So, it was a smaller town then. And so we're out there just wrangling chimps out by this Kenny Rogers Roasters. He used to have Kenny Rogers had a chicken establishment for a while. And they had like kind of rotisserie chicken. It's pretty good. They had like this cornbread thing that was pretty good. But anyway, and also in our area, they had a thing called LIGO, L-I-G-O. It was
it's still there.
It's you know what I'm talking about?
Laser Interferometer Gravitational Observatory.
Yeah. There's only two of them in the
United States, in Louisiana,
States.
And I visited them, Louisiana and up in Oregon or Washington State.
Yeah, so that was another thing in our area. So there was.
By the way, just to be clear, that is discovering colliding black holes in other galaxies across the universe.
Damn.
It's a new kind of telescope, and you got it there in your home state.
I knew they were up to something.
No, yeah. And by the way, the monkeys are running.
Look,
the escape monkeys achieved consciousness and intelligence.
I wouldn't be shocked,
That's some Planet of the Apes shit going on.
I would not be shocked, dude. I've seen some people there that work at some of the gas stations, and they have a banana for lunch. I'll say that, dude. There's some interesting folks there.
Chimpanzees peel the banana from the bottom. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
You know what my friend does? He breaks the banana in half.
If it's unripe, that'll work.
Yes, that's true.
Otherwise, you got some mashed banana right there.
But we used to hear about because they were over there hunting. So all we heard was that they had gravity hunters out there.
That's a good way. That's a poetic way to put it.
So that's what we heard. And so there'd be people like, if you saw somebody that could dance real good, you'd say they were like one of those gravity babies or whatever. Or sometimes people would have parties and people would say, oh, we're going to get and they would live near there in Livingston Parish, Louisiana, where that LIGO Center is. And they'd say, we're going to get so fucked up we can't even feel the gravity.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
That would be part of it. Wow, zoom in on that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So what's going on there, if you're listeners have access to this, the viewers. So those are two long tubes, and they send a beam of light from that central building simultaneously, the full length of both tubes. And then there are mirrors at the end of those both tubes, and it reflects back, and they recombine the light. And if the light recombines perfectly, then nothing happened between those two reflections. But if a gravitational wave washes over Earth and goes through this facility, one of those beams will be slightly delayed compared to the other.
Really? They're doing that out there?
And they can measure it.
I know people that can't read out there.
Oh, they delay. And so they're looking for a variation in a fraction of the diameter of a proton. And that is a completely evacuated tube that goes up and back.
So tell me this. So say they find say there's some variation. What does that tell them? That there's some pull on the Earth?
First, it tells you that the thing actually happened. Einstein predicted the existence of gravitational waves. This discovered them. 60, 70 years later.
Wow.
Okay. No, more than that. This was 2000. When was that? This century, Einstein made the prediction in 1916. So you're talking basically 100 years. Wow. A century, there's a prediction and then a discovery. And this is ground truth that our ideas actually match objective reality.
Okay.
And you want to say, well, how does that put food on your plate? It doesn't, but it advanced technology in a way that will surely have applications later on. Einstein wrote down the first equation in a paper called On the Stimulated Emission of Radiation, obscure quantum physics paper in the 1920s, late teens. And why are you doing that? You're a smart guy. Why don't you help put food on people's plates? Do you know what that's the foundation of? The laser, which would not be built until the 1950s. Damn. And lasers back then were cost tens of thousands of dollars and they were room size. Now they're impulse items at Walmart for laser pointers, right?
Oh, yeah.
But lasers are now, barcode, now photos can do it, but in their day, barcode reading, laser surgery, LASIK surgery for your eyes, laser cosmetics removal. So
lasers. You put a laser on anything.
On anything.
Will buy it.
And do you think Einstein's saying, yes, we're going to have LASIK surgery with this equation that I wrote?
No, he didn't think that.
Nobody's thinking that. So the people say, why are we doing this with smart people when the smart people could be solving the homeless problem?
Because we don't know what the future is going to be.
You don't know what the future is.
Somebody might invent a laser that makes homeless people happy.
Okay. So you don't know.
What about this, though? So say that thing picks up some sort of gravitational wave. What does it mean? It means that there's a black hole that's kind of sucking on Earth a little?
No, it meant two black holes collided, and the collision is quite catastrophic, and it sends a ripple. It's like tossing a pebble in a pond.
Okay.
And you see the ripple go out in all directions, except the pond surface is flat. In space, this is a ripple that goes through full 3 dimensions of space. And it's moving at the speed of light, and it washes over Earth at the speed of light. And by the way, remember I said, make sure you don't think something that's true that's not, or isn't true that is. Okay? So, suppose you're just a mischievous graduate student, and you're in that facility. Say, I'm gonna tweak this, and everyone else is gonna think they actually discovered something. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Suppose you did. Suppose you're diabolical. Or you're just a prankster.
Oh, I would do that easy.
You're just a prankster. All right. We have built-in protections against that.
Oh, damn.
We have another one.
They got a Ring camera or whatever?
We have an entire other LIGO in Washington.
Oh, making sure.
Yes. Huh? Okay. So you would have to coordinate with another prankster to do it at the exact moment. Okay. Whatever. Now, okay, they both made the measurement, but separated by a fraction of a second. Just what you'd expect. If the wave came from one direction, you are cleverer than that. You're going to give me an answer that's better than that.
Think of something. Okay. What culture or ethnicity on Earth, say aliens show up, right? Is there a society or culture or ethnicity that's best evolved, you think, to handle it?
Scientists.
Really?
Scientists. If an alien came here, go ahead, Theo, if an alien landed right in front of us and said to you, Theo, take me to your leader, are you going to take him to the White House?
No.
No, of course not. Are you going to take him to Congress? No.
That's a great question.
That's my point.
You take him to?
You would take him to, well, I'm not going to speak for you, but I happen to be a scientist, but if I were not a scientist, I would take him to a scientist.
You would?
Yes. A biologist or a physicist. Somebody who's, by the way.
Say science is closed that day.
Come back, out to lunch. Come back tomorrow. Open at 9 in the morning. So
even science has a sandwich, bro. Where would you take him?
You speak of science like it's the one dude behind the counter. Behind the lunch counter.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No.
Where would you take him then?
No, wait. Let me finish what happens if you're trying to talk to him.
Okay.
My point is, mathematics.
I'd give him a treat first, I think. You'd have to,
right? Treat? They're not a pet. They just flew here in a ship way more advanced than anything we've ever conceived. You're going, here's a chew toy. That's just not going to do.
I'm just saying, you got to give him a little.
You'll be the first human zapped by an alien laser.
Oh,
at that point.
You You hit him with that snicker. Dog, you good.
They're your friend forever.
You good forever, bro. He'd be pulling on your
This is not
leg.
E.T. Steven Spielberg where they're eating, what do they eat, the Reese's Pieces? No.
Oh, yeah, dude. Reese's. Bro, he'd bring his friends next week.
Now, you give a Reese's to an alien, it's going to get diabetes. How do you know it can handle it?
That's true.
This is some pretty...
That's a good point, bro. Now he's stuck. What if he becomes all lazy and stuff when you start getting him acclimated?
Gets fat and lazy on Earth.
That has to be a movie, right? Was there a movie like that?
I don't know. But
Okay, so he's here. What do you do?
what I'm saying is that I have a periodic table of elements that are elements across the universe. I know mathematics and laws of physics that apply across the universe. They got here from across the universe.
So those laws would be totally the same on their planet.
Totally the same. So if you're going to start with a language, like, oh, this is a cup and this is a fork and it's like, this is our elements and this is, we call this aluminum, we call this, and they will know, and they start to develop a common vocabulary so that you can communicate with them. Because they're not going to speak English, nor French, nor Mandarin, none of the above. That being said, if they send radio signals here, the largest
Like I just,
Okay. So my point is this flame, and we later learned some of them cause cancer. That's not what kept people alive. Ultimately, it's the smoke. It's the smoke detector.
Wow.
But where was I going with that? I was at some bigger point I was making.
Well, I think things like that take the fun out of everything. They used to have these.
we were talking about crime rates.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everyone thought the crime rate was going up, and it's been going down the whole time. Your perception is not reality.
Oh yeah, and that's a lot of what this book is
It's
about.
the whole book is that.
Oh, I remember we had these underwears that had a buzzer in them, right? Because I wet the bed, right? So I was probably late 20s. And we had these underwear when I was a child that got a buzzer right in the
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
So the pee would
any liquid hit it, they'd go off.
and you'd wake up and you go
wake
to the
you up.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Didn't know they had that.
So, I mean, it was
Interesting.
It helped. I mean, it was embarrassing because you had to lie to people what the buzzer was.
Right,
you know?
right.
Like, are the cops coming? And then then you'd have to run off and pee. You know? But
But did it work?
is something in the oven? It'd be like 4 a.m. You tell your friends, I think something's in the oven.
Yeah, sleepovers are awkward. Right. So did it work for you?
It worked pretty good, I think. And then a pill came out, and that really
Yeah, I think the pill was it. Yeah. I mean,
that shut me off.
better living through chemistry. We are sacks of chemicals.
Yeah.
And the evidence of that is, you ever seen the book of medicines to treat your ailments? It's all
Oh, yeah.
chemicals.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're sacks of chemicals.
Yeah, that's what helped.
Wait, so you wet the bed until your 20s?
Oh, yeah.
That's
man.
late, dude.
Oh, I was late. I've been a
Man,
late bloomer.
you gotta set up a hose or something.
Oh, dude. My whole
Man.
life, I've been a late bloomer.
Wait. So in your, not to get all TMI here, but when you were peeing in the bed, were you dreaming that you were peeing in a bathroom?
Sometimes I would be dreaming that I was peeing. Sometimes I would even be dreaming that I was peeing in a bed. It was like my brain couldn't give me.
Well, that's an authentic reality.
Yeah. My brain couldn't give me any more clues.
Okay.
But sometimes, I would just be deep asleep. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I just wet the bed, man. I wet it as a child and I wet it as an adult.
Okay. You turned out okay, though.
Yeah. I think I'm just a late bloomer, man. Everything has been about 10 years
Okay.
late.
That's fine.
You know?
We're okay with that.
Why does it feel sometimes when I look at space, right? I'm standing there, I'm looking out at space.
Oh, by the way, if you're in space and your jetpack stopped working, if you pee forward, you'll move backwards.
That much propulsion will help?
Well, in space, any propulsion works
Oh.
because there's no friction anywhere. So if you send any liquid out you could fart the other direction and you'll propel backward.
Damn.
So don't pee and fart at the same time.
That's
you
like
lose.
a gangbang.
No, you lose your net momentum.
just
Yeah, you just stay there.
Like,
So
oh,
choose,
damn.
are you going to fart or are you going to pee?
Okay.
And we're good. Right.
Damn, I wasted all my fuel just sitting there. What if
Now that's advice I'm pretty sure you didn't think you'd be getting today.
I didn't at all.
Right.
But I'm glad to know that, dude.
Okay.
Take a can of beans if you're headed out into the ether.
By the way, you know those swamis that they always show pictures of who are levitated above
Yeah.
with their crossed legs? So you can't do that unless he is actively expelling gas out of his butthole.
Okay.
So you'd have to eat a lot of beans and sew up the butthole to get very high pressure.
Damn.
And then pop it open and then he can levitate.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so that's definitely advertising then. They're using that. They're obviously
Well, no, I'll say
That's
they're
smoke and
completely
mirrors.
defying known laws of physics.
So nobody can really levitate like that.
No one has ever done that in a controlled laboratory.
Okay.
So if they can do it, there's some magic that they do. And okay, it's just not useful if I can't reproduce it in the lab under controlled conditions with cameras and everything. It's just not useful.
Yeah.
And it's
So magic isn't real.
yeah.
Is outer space gay or straight?
So there's an entire chapter here called Gender and Identity. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Gender, it's an entire chapter. What that looks like through a scientific lens. And what I will tell you is.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about the facial structures.
Yeah,
of
well,
different
there's a
people
lot
and
of things. Okay. So I'm going to give you an answer. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is outer space gay or straight? Practically everything we see and measure in space, not only objects, but temperature, size, density, is on a spectrum. So for you to say, is the universe gay or straight? I'm going to tell you, whatever the universe is, it's on a spectrum.
Okay.
In fact, the very word spectrum comes from what happens when you take light and break it up into its colors. We just happen to assign names to the 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, but it's a continuum. We're just being lazy by assigning 7 colors. Our brain doesn't want to see nuance because it's easier for us to think in binary.
So it's
Are you with me or are you against me? Well, maybe you're somewhere in between. Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Maybe they're expressing themselves somewhere in between. And your brain has a difficult time recognizing a spectrum. And so you're requiring it be into a bin. So there you are, forcing other people to match how you see the world. And that's wrong. Let me not say it's wrong. I'm going to say, the world is not going to change to fit your inability to recognize how it's actually manifesting. It's not going to do that. So
it's bi.
No, it's on a continuum.
So it's
Whatever it is, you can say, is the universe sweet or salty? Is the universe, whatever it is, you're asking me, is it this or is it that? That's the binary brain trying to force a continuum into 2 categories.
So it's like Chex Mix.
Except with more objects, more kinds of objects than what you find in Chex. Chex Mix has like 5 things in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Imagine if Chex Mix had everything
Damn.
in a continuum.
And it kept changing.
Now look at how our brain works. We have hurricane strengths, right?
Oh yeah.
They measure the wind speed. Do you realize it's a continuum? But we divided it into 5 categories.
Right.
But it's a continuum. Do you realize you can go from low category 3 to high category 3? And they'll just talk about Hurricane Irma is still a category 3. 1 mile an hour faster, and it's category 4. It's breaking news.
Oh yeah.
Hurricane Irma is now category 4.
Yeah.
Excuse me, it's 1 mile an hour faster than it was yesterday.
Yeah. People lied. They said the winds broke in.
Okay, so
I saw the winds making a bowl of cereal. Some guy said, like, what?
That's funny. That's so my point is, even with hurricane speed strengths, we force them into categories when it's actually a continuum.
I see. So it's a continuum out there. So because it looks kind of gay, I feel like, but then sometimes it does things that seem really straight. But those are all.
We mean skin color?
Yeah. That eventually everything is just kind of merging. And I wonder if it'll be like that with sexuality as well, that everything will everyone be like kind of this beige, trans kind of like, gangbang, or like everybody just like, will everybody just be like a beige trans graffiti artist? That's what I feel like. I feel like we're all just kind of becoming
I think there are enough people in the world that value individuality that we will never be so homogenized.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I think. So let's take this to a scientific limit.
Okay.
We can now control the genome.
What is it?
So I got your genes, and I can see you in the uterus, and I can nip and tuck and snip and thing,
way.
and you'll come out 6 feet tall with this color skin, this gender, with this thing and this, that, and I can make you.
And that's not outlawed?
We don't, the ethics of this, we don't know how to do that yet, but I don't see why that wouldn't one day happen. Our ethics are not really quite keeping up with it, not from what I've read yet, but there are people thinking about it, okay? The first thing we're going to do is cure diseases, for sure, all right? Genetic
Right,
diseases.
you'll go in and stop people from having different kind of Down syndrome, this
Right,
and that.
exactly.
emphysema.
So obvious ones, and we all have to agree what to cure, because even that has ethical issues.
That's true.
For example, it was not until 1987, I report on that here in the gender and gender and identity chapter. It was not until 1987 with the American Psychiatric Association, whatever their acronym is, the American Association of Psychiatrists. It wasn't until 1987 where they removed homosexuality from the Encyclopedia of Mental Disorders.
Oh, it used to be in there?
Yes. So you ask the question, if it was before 1987 or even earlier, and you had the medical capacity to, quote, fix someone whose genetic profile, if that's where it's found, it makes them gay, would you do that? Back then, they probably would, because that's a disorder.
They thought it was a mental disorder.
And then you find out that at least 15% of the 1 out of 6 is this. At what point is it a disorder? And what point is it just a natural variation of who we are as a species?
Damn, that's crazy. So the guy who's writing the disorders obviously was a straight guy.
Perceptive, right on. And there's the guy, what's his neuroscientist? I always forget his name.
But I guess if you're super straight, say you're super straight, you wandering out of a cave or whatever, right? You're a straight guy. You see
I know that I'm straight. Can I tell you how I know I'm straight?
How?
I know I'm straight because I wrestled for 8 years the muscled, sinewy, sweaty bodies of other men.
Yeah.
And at no time did I even have a tingle in my body. It's like, I'm going to pin your ass to the mat and get up and walk away.
Okay.
And that's what I'm good. I was captain of my high school's wrestling team. I'm just thinking my hands are all over men's bodies. If I had any urge, I would have felt it then. So
if they do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you still,
the tapping out.
the longer you stay there,
the counting the thing.
I think, if you just stay there and don't tap because it feels good, I think that's crazy, baby.
Yeah. So I'm
But do you ever
cisgender
wonder,
heterosexual.
Do you ever wonder if you could ever, because some people think you could evolve into it. Like I wouldn't, like I would wonder if one day I could be, when I'm 70 years old, be a homosexual.
I don't know all the drivers and causes and what's genetic and what's cultural. I don't know. I don't even care. It's just whatever people want to be in a free country, let them be that.
Yeah.
Right. So to even argue it, it's like. That's like arguing, should someone wear their hair one way or the other? Wear the part. It's how you express
But
yourself.
I wouldn't say I'm a straight guy.
You got your mullet and you rocking that. You've been rocking the mullet from
Yeah.
the day one. That's your thing. If you came out with an afro, you're somebody else at that point.
Yeah.
But this country allows that. I don't know if your fans would allow it, but the country would allow it.
They would.
Okay.
They'd be impressed, I think. What about this? So I think, I could see if you're a straight guy, you're writing the book, right, on what the rules
you're
are.
a straight psychiatrist.
Right.
Writing the book.
You see a guy, you're hanging out with your buddies, one of them reaches for another guy's wiener or whatever. I could see you being like,
before the end of the TV commercial. And that's how the warp drive people do it.
is that mathematically possible?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, but we don't. But
you promise?
Oh yes, on paper we can do that, but you need some matter that's the opposite of gravity. So it's negative energy stuff
Are we building
that
that?
can pry open. I'm not authorized to say if we're building that.
Are you really not?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Plus, that's what I would say if I wasn't authorized. I'd say, I'm just kidding.
That's true,
That's
huh?
exactly what I would say. That's like asking someone if they're a spy.
Yeah.
Say, no, I'm not a spy. That's what a spy would say. There's no way out of that one.
Dang, man.
No. So
what could you take stuff with you, or would you have to not have any like carry-ons or whatever? Like, how would you?
Do you remember Terminator? When he came through time, he had to come through naked. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because clothing couldn't go through the portal, or only living tissue could go through the portal. But here's a problem that I think they forgot, hair is not alive.
So going through balls.
See, he should have gone through complete bald ass, bare ass, bald.
Damn.
Plus, he has living tissue, but it's on top of his metallic skeleton.
Oh yeah.
So the skeleton shouldn't have made it through. He would have just been a pile of flesh,
so they
slithering
cheated,
along the ground. They weren't entirely consistent with their own rules.
Would you be brave enough to go if they offered it to go?
No, I'd send a gerbil through first. I'm not going through first.
Damn, bro.
People ask me, do you want to ride on Elon's rocket? I say, only after he sends his mother, brings her back safely, then I'll go. Yeah. Until then, I'm sitting right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go, huh?
Until I know it's safe.
All right, 2 gerbils, go.
And they come back and they're not weird or anything. Or
one of them's doing the hamster wheel backwards.
They're doing the hamster dance, right?
Right. Smooth criminal.
On the wheel. Yeah. So, yeah.
Sometimes I look up at the sky, right? And I'll look up and I feel like, especially if there's stars out there, I'll feel like it's kind of like something's looking back at me. Does that make any sense to you at all?
I once tweeted something like that. I said, sometimes I wonder, as I gaze into the night sky, whether the stars themselves are gazing back at me.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize I sounded so damn bi about it.
And that's when people said, "Are you high, Neil? Put down the joint." Are you? There's a reliable influx of people who are certain.
But sometimes I look up, I feel there's a thing. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't think it's gay or anything. I think it just feel like the space is looking back at me.
Well,
maybe I'm gay for space, bro.
Well, so we're not likely the only life forms in the universe. There's probably very many. Some vastly more intelligent than we are. Here we're sitting here looking up into the night sky, countless thousands of stars. With binoculars, it rises into the millions of stars. With telescopes, it rises into the billions.
Oh, God.
There are surely civilizations there looking up at their night sky, and they see our star, the sun, as part of some constellation that they identify in their night sky. And there's a Theo Vaughn there looking up, asking, is anyone up there looking down at me? And we get to say, yes, we have your counterpart. Gotcha. We got a Theo Vaughn in this galaxy too. No, I'm just saying, it's fun to think about we being in the night sky of some children's diagram as seen by another place in the galaxy.
You got to answer the question. What did you tell me about the individuals?
What?
What'd you say?
Oh, yeah. Okay.